Today's One Door Studios update. We have some news about Simulated and its relationship to your investment in the Calculated. Also, we want to hear from you again about your favorite, well, we'll tell you in the video. And finally, you get to see what our recordings are actually like, bloopers and all, this week on One Door Studios Update. Good day, everybody. Welcome to One Door Studios Update. In case you missed it, 2 updates ago, we gave the news that we had purchased the rights to Calculated. We actually own the rights to the film, the streaming, the merchandise.
It's all ours.
It's all ours. Previously, we had an option agreement and we were paying option payments, but now the option is done and we actually own the rights to it. So that's a major deal in regards to the value of this IP. But we have some new news today in regards to Simulated. Jason, what happened?
We purchased the rights. No, actually not. We didn't. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, wait. Let me change angle. All right, now 5, 4, 3, 2.
5, 4, 3. We purchased the rights. I can't do it, guys. Just have John do it.
We've optioned the rights. Just say we've optioned.
I know. And every time I go up to it, I forget. This is embarrassing.
5 hours later.
Okay, 5, 4. We optioned the rights to Simulated.
Yes.
We did, too.
Yeah.
You may have missed it. It was released into publishing on May 13th. So you may have thought, oh, now it's out, and you're excited to get it. But then there's a period of time that goes by, and according to our option purchase agreement, we then have the rights to option each sequel after it's been released into publishing.
And if you haven't read it yet, you are missing out. Seriously.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Go get that.
You gotta read it.
So anyway, we made that payment, which locked in our option to Simulated, which is exciting. Not that we would have let it go.
No.
But, it was a big event.
Yeah, for sure. So we want to let you guys know, since this is your guys' deal as investors, because investors in Calculated do receive a portion of the proceeds from Simulated, also not in the same percentage, but there is still a trickle down from that for investors in Calculated, which is a really cool thing.
You do nothing. You sit back, you enjoy the movie, and then you enjoy receiving little amounts that come into your account. Where did that amount come from?
So, before our call today, I was talking to John, and I was kind of a little bit frustrated because, we've been pursuing writers, and every time we have a writer that we're pursuing, we have to wait for them to read it. We have to wait for them to respond and give them an exclusive. And I'm like, I wish this was just quicker. I want to tell our investors we have a writer right now. And so John gave me this really fantastic analogy. John, just tell us. It was so perfect.
Well, most of you probably are familiar with Edison and his approach to this whole idea, this concept he had that we could have an element, a filament actually, that between 2 power sources would sustain its integrity and not just combust. And that the light that came from that would be something new to the whole world. It would be a light bulb. Yeah. And he had done the math on it. He knew it would work, and he knew out of the about 10,000 different elements that he could use for the filament, that one of them was going to have the integrity that was necessary, not to just combust when they turned the power on.
But all right, so science class here, John. So the point is that
sorry about that. Hundreds of filaments later. Yeah, they were going nuts. I know you say it'll work, but we have lost confidence. We don't think it'll ever work. But it was a big enough deal because light bulbs needed to be invented. And Edison had a clear view of the change it would make on the whole world. And that's the kind of view we have for Calculated as well. And the screenwriter is just too important to rush. Mm-hmm. So we're giving exclusives. And, you might say, just go out to 10 of them, for heaven's sakes. Use 10 elements or filaments for Edison to follow the example. But we can't. We can't do that without wasting the integrity of our relationship with the writer. So we need to give them a period of time. We talked to the agent this last week. He said 2 weeks. This week looks like it would be the time that, I almost said his name.
Yeah.
This writer that we're out to right now will give us an answer, and likely Monday, which I know is a whole nother week there. We will have another contact with the agent, and hopefully at that point we'll know.
Yeah. So next week's update, we're hoping to tell you who our writer is.
Our calculated light bulb will go on. This light is going to shine.
But if for some reason on Monday, when we hear back from the agent, they pass on it, we do have someone we are immediately, same day, going to reach out to. We have as the next person in line. But, so we've been doing a ton of research on writers. And what we do is we look on, we choose a writer who's done something that we like. We look on IMDb. We look at their at what films they've done, what TV they've done, whether they've been a showrunner before, just all their credentials. And then we look at interviews they've done to see if we like their personality, their character, their vision for stories. Do a ton of research on every single person. But we realize there may be somebody we missed. So this is where we want to get you as investors and fans involved. If there are writers or certain series that you love the writing on, we want to hear from you and to tell us who these writers are. And they may be the same people on our list, or they may be somebody that we never even thought of. So we just want to invite you to do that. So in the comments below today, we would like you to type in there the writer and maybe something that this writer has done that we can go and research and say, yep, that's on our list, or actually we haven't thought of that yet. So sound like a good idea, John, Jay?
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking forward
If
to
you
it.
like the program, it's because of the writer. The most common thing for an actor to say when they're up there getting their Oscar is, I would like to say it's just because of my brilliant performance, but actually it's because Aaron Sorkin wrote these words and I got to say the words. So it's all about the writing. Go on imdb.com and find out who the writer was and rifle it off to us. We want to know.
All right, hold on a second, John. I had a little interruption right here.
That's okay.
That's what I heard. Let me go check on Joshua since he got hurt. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. I kind of wish we could include those interruptions, but
I think we can. I think we should. It's a little angel face. Nobody's going to complain.
I'm all about that, John. It's just,
All right, you okay?
you just want to protect kids nowadays, so I have that little thing in my mind going, don't really want people to know, but I guess we show pictures of our family all the time.
All right, perfect. So we'd love to hear from you. So go do your homework and get back to us. And then
We'll grade it.
Yeah, we'll grade it. We'll grade it, and we'll also share the results of that next week on next week's update. And hopefully, we will tell you who our writer is, or what they said at least.
That's gonna be fun
by next week. So, guys, have a great week. And John, Jay, you need anything else before we sign off for the day?
No.
Well, just thank you so much. Those investments are just amazing.
Yeah.
Every day we come in, and it's just extraordinary. The new people that just keep joining us in this celebration of great story. And thank you for that. And thank you for coming in and forging the way before all the new people. We appreciate you.
I was just going to add, if you haven't read the books, and there are people who haven't read the book or they haven't read the sequel, not only is it a good read, but it'll fire you up. It'll really make you feel like you'll understand why people are so excited about this investment.
Yeah. That's it. Guys, have an awesome week. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, John, for joining us on this video today, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.